Hi, you've got Amy Castleton for this week's dairy update from NZX. First up, we've got Fonterra's offer volumes for global dairy trade. They've added 750 tonnes of butter to their previous forecast over the next 12 months. 325 tonnes of that has been added to next week's event. Otherwise, all other commodities have the same volume on offer as previously forecast, although it's worth noting that the offer volume of whole milk powder is up 42% on the same event last year, so quite a lot of milk powder on offer next week. We've also seen New Zealand export data out this week. So New Zealand had a very good March for exports with increases in most commodities. Whole milk powder exports were up 23% year on year with a 43% increase in the volume that got sent to China. We also saw quite a big increase in both cheese and whey exports. So cheese was up 30% and whey exports were up 53%. The cheese was extra volume going to China as well. The whey was interestingly extra volume going to the US, so we sent 95% more whey to the States than we did in March last year, so quite a big increase there. We also saw increases in the volume exported of butter and AMF, but a 5% decrease in the volume that New Zealand exported of skim milk powder. So that was driven by falls in volumes that were sent to Southeast Asia. China did buy more skim milk powder from us though. This week we've also updated our milk price forecast. So our forecast for the current season remains at $7.86. That one hasn't moved too much. Our forecast for next season, 2021-22, is $8.10. So that's been quite a big jump. Largely on the assumption that commodity prices will remain at a relatively high level over the season, which is what the derivatives market is currently forecasting, and also at a relatively standard foreign exchange rate. So 72 US cents to the New Zealand dollar is what we've built in at the moment. The futures market is a lot more conservative. The September 2022 contract, which is for that season, is currently sitting at $7.56, which even if we achieve that price, that's still a pretty good milk price for New Zealand farmers. So that's dairy this week, and we'll be back again next week.